everybody doing? I got a brand new series for you. I'm excited about it. I've been getting completely beat up on it. I'm swelled up. I got my face is pounded because everybody wanted a budget style deal. Everybody was saying they couldn't afford what we were doing, so we did it for you, the people. Yes, that's right, the people. We the people, you the people. It is called Tiny Tins. Tiny Tins is our new deal. It is when we take this boat versus this boat, we compare, we contrast, we figure out who wins the battle. That's what it is. It's two aluminum boats, 16 feet, 14 foot, la-di-da-di-da, and we compare them. And we compare them, we use the same accessories, and I'll go through all this, but we're taking one boat, another boat, comparing them, going down, giving you pricing. So if you're looking for a budget style boat in a Tiny Tin, you're gonna get it right here. Are you ready? It's starting now. Here we go. All right, so this is what we're comparing today. Are you ready? The Tracker Grizzly. Rawr, that's not a Grizzly. How the hell do you do a Grizzly? That's deeper. Roar, that's a Grizzly. Yeah, and the Alumacraft Mv Most Valuable 1648. That's what it says, the MV, not 1648. The Tracker Grizzly 1648 and the Alumacraft Mv 1648. Same boat, 1648, boom, boom. All right, here we go, we're gonna do some laydowns. Boat only, boat laying on the concrete right here, all painted, looking beautiful. Start with the Tracker, you ready? $49.95, there it is, the budget boat's laying there for you, $49.95. Then you come over here to the tin can, the Alumacraft, $28.61 for just the boat. The 1648 boat is $28.61, $2,861 budget on the concrete, pick it up. All right. Doesn't come with a trailer, no motor, no nothing. I apologize for Chad in the background, but he is working. Say hi, Chad. Hey. There you go. See, he is here. All right, so what we're gonna do here, I'm gonna throw in, just so you can get to it, trailer cost right now. We're just gonna go trailer cost so you can kind of get this budget. We're at $49.95 for the Grizzly. The trailer's $13.95, Grizzly side. $49.95, $13.95 Grizzly. Now we're gonna insert the trailer on the Alumacraft side, and it is $13.58. Damn near the same price, same deal. Okay, now let's get into the boat. Here we go. You ready? We're gonna start with length. One is 16.1, Grizzly. Alumacraft, 16 foot even. Horsepower, max horsepower. The Grizzly can take a 40 horse. My Alumacraft can take a 35. Same boat, 1 inch. Does 1 inch make 5 miles or 5 horsepower? Transom height? One transom height is 21 on the Grizzly. Alumacraft's 20. 21, I don't understand. I'm thinking closer to 20. Let's use 20. All right, here we go. We're getting into material now. This is where this kind of series is gonna make you guys sway, push, do whatever. The Grizzly comes in at hull material 0.100, okay? 0 point, see my point? 100, okay? Now we'll flip it over to the Craft. It is hull material 0.070. I didn't stutter. 0.070. Okay? Tin can. Pop can versus something a lot stronger. Let's just put it. Average weight, dry weight, boat sitting here. Grizzly, 640 pounds. Alumacraft, 320. They're identical boats. One weighs half of the other one. Okay, keep that in mind. When we want longevity, it's in here. Future, okay? All right. All right, so that's the breakdown of the boat. Now, what we're going to add for accessories is, Jordan didn't get really into this. Oh yeah, he did, it's right down here, accessories, labeled. Nice job, buddy. Awesome. So what I chose personally, I said I want to put an Ultrex 80 on it with MDI, and you're all like, oh, no, too much. No, you want spot lock. If you're gonna put one unit on the boat, and that's what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna have it up front. I don't care about what's going on back here, it's all too late anyway. I want it up front where I'm fishing. So we're running an 80 Ultrex on both of these boats with MDI iPilot link, Helix 10 up front, precision mount up front, a dual bank charger, just a dual bank. See, we're balancing stuff out, people. Two 27s, not 31s. We just went with 27s for our little fishing boat going to catch a crappie here and there. And one 24 for a cranking battery. All right, so that's what we came up with. It's not a huge accessory list. It's your basic put together style boat to go fishing, to catch a crappie, maybe a bass. If you like catfish, at least you'll be spot locked when you're ripping them off the bottom. Nothing but mud coming up. All right, so we got to that. So your accessories for this, $4,600 bucks. That's it, $4,600 bucks. So if we do a quicker little, here we go. So you got 49, let's just say 5,000 bucks for the Grizzly, and let's say 3,000 bucks kind of for the Alumacraft. Then we got 13 or 1,400 for the trailers. So we're about the same, and we're putting the same 4,600 bucks in accessories on it, which consists of the Ultrex 80 MDI, the Helix 10 up front on a precision mount, Minn Kota 2-bank precision charger, 227 batteries, flooded, and one flooded 24. Pretty basic stuff, all right? So, what motor do we put on? Well, we haven't done anything with Suzuki, so let's put Suzukis on these. We're gonna bolt some Suzukis on. I didn't go with the big tiller handle. The motors we priced out were just basic tiller handle. So it doesn't have the trim and tilt, doesn't have the little gauge, doesn't have the big shift handle. It's got the smaller shift handle, basic tiller handle. If you want to do it with the bigger one, it's about $300 to $400 or $500 difference. Now, these prices are probably the highest end price you get for a Suzuki, but we just went with it just because if we're high, hey, you're gonna come in and get this boat cheaper. We're just doing this for you, all right? So the cost of like 40 horse Suzuki was like $8,700 with the tiller handle. The cost for 30 horse Suzuki, because we got to put a 30 over here because we can't put a 40 on the Alumacraft, which I don't know why, but it's made out of thinner material and they probably break when you put, never mind, I'm not going to get into it, is 6,200. So 6,200, 6,300, 6,255, so 6,300. So you got 87 and 6,300, all right? So now we get to a total cost. You ready? Everybody ready? Drum roll, please. Motorcycle in the background. That's what it was. All right. Total cost of the Tracker Grizzly with our accessories, with our motor, with our trailer, and our hull, everything done, $19,723. $19,723 for my boat, so I can go fishing. But now we'll flip it over to the the craft, the Alumacraft side, $15,074. Okay. 15,074. So we got 15,000 and 20,000 because we're at 19,700. $5,000 difference. Okay, $5,000 difference. So, so we're into the price. You know the price. Now we're going to talk about fishability. I think when it comes to these two fine rigs, I think the fishability and performance side of things are going to be about the same. You're probably layout-wise with that 30 Suzuki, 40 Suzuki. With the weight difference, you're probably going to, performance-wise, you're going to be the same. We're going to get to the thing that's going to change things. Fishability, almost identical, I think. I think everything's going to be almost the same. Performance, like I said, prices, we know it's $5,000 difference. The future value that we have in these boats is going to definitely weigh towards the Tracker Grizzly. The Grizzly itself is probably going to be worth more money 3 years down the road. And why do I say that? It was because of craftsmanship and construction. I've seen more broken Alumacrafts in my life than probably when it comes to these flat bottom style boats or these tiny tin style boats than any other boat. The Alumacraft itself, it breaks. It breaks. It's not strong. It does this when you go down the water. But like I was saying to Jordan, I can buy 2 hulls for the price of one on this other side. So I could get 2 Alumacrafts. After 2 years, I can take the one Alumacraft and throw it in the bin, make beer cans out of it, and I can fire up my new one and just re-rig it. I'll get 4 years out of it. It'll be fine, right? Another 2 years, we'll sell it. Somebody will buy it. It'll sink to the bottom. I don't got to worry about my problem anymore. But I think the Grizzly itself was a strong-built boat. Neil had one a long time ago. That big son of a bitch and a small. That was a 14-footer? Yeah. Like a 14 with a 25. Went like it flew. It flew. It was fast. I had a lot of words that were going to come out of my mouth, but I figured editing purposes would cost me money. But it flew down the river. I mean, it was a fast little boat. And there's no cracks in this thing when we were done. I mean, he stump jumped it, he jumped it, he ran it, he wrecked it. I drove it. Almost had the tiller handle in my hand. Tried to knock the motor off of it. But it was a strong boat. There was no cracks in it, no nothing. It was very well built. I was impressed with the Tracker Grizzly. It's built way better. It's built way better than the Alumacraft. So I think when it comes to future value, it's definitely a Tracker thing. When it comes to craftsmanship, I'm not a Tracker guy, but I think in this battle, it definitely weighs towards the Tracker Grizzly because the Grizzly's a pretty decent boat. And I think when we looked at it, it's one of the most, if not the most, highest selling boats for this style out there today, numbers wise. So there's a lot of guys running them. So I think in the end of everything, if I had to pick between A or B, I'm gonna pick Tracker Grizzly. I'm gonna go with Tracker Grizzly on this one. Tracker Grizzly wins. It's a little bit more money, $5,000 more. You add another $3,000 into there, you're 2,000, because I'm saying 3,000, we're gonna buy another hull in 2 years, because it's gonna be broke. Like broke to the point where they're not even gonna warranty it type of thing. So maybe you can get 2 of them for the price of 1, so it's about a $3,000 difference. But still, I'm gonna go with the Tracker Grizzly. I think there's longevity there. You're gonna get a 5-year warranty with the Suzuki. You're gonna get your 5 years out of the Tracker. Yes, we can buy this Tracker Grizzly without a motor. We went on there. You can buy just the hull, like lay it on the ground, you can come pick it up. So you don't have to tell me that I can only put a Mercury on it. No, we can put whatever we want on it. So a little bit heavier boat, but rigged out, ready to rock and roll. It's the same. I'm gonna go with the Tracker Grizzly. I think it's gonna ride just a little bit nicer because we're gonna have less flex. You know, I mean, it's a tiny tin. They all, you know, kind of don't ride great, but I mean, you get used to it. But I think that Grizzly's gonna ride better than that Alumacraft. So in the end of this battle, I say the Tracker Grizzly takes this one, both on probably future value, craftsmanship, and probably a little bit better ride. And with a 5-year warranty on the Suzuki, you're gonna get 5 years out of it, where I don't think you get 5 years out of your Alumacraft's gonna break. So, in the end of our first Tiny Tin series, brought to you by, I can't say it because Jordan won't let me, but brought to you by me, Andy, the Tiny Tin guy. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm glad I did this. I hope you guys liked it. Hope you enjoyed it. I hope some of you guys will be like, yeah, finally, we get to, blue collar people get to look at it. We get to understand what's going on. Maybe you guys are looking at this stuff. I can't give you any dealers because we didn't really go to the dealer thing to go, but I'm sure you can go to any Bass Pro Shop and find your Tracker Grizzly. Alumacraft, I don't know where you're gonna find one, but I'm sure there's a couple dealers close by. So, as always, I hope you really enjoyed it. Comment below, start talking about it. If you got one of these boats, if you have one of these boats, you got a Alumacraft, and you don't have any problems with it, great, comment. Let people know. I got no problems with my Alumacraft. I've had it for 4 years. I haven't had no problems. I just don't use it. I got a Tracker Grizzly, beat the hell out of it. I love it. You know, good stuff. So, in the end, comment, subscribe, click notification bell to witness the madness that I call speed, money, and no brakes. I am out. See ya.